You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. The Icebreakers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Hughes plays it against the boards. Takes the feed at the point. And that's blocked away. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. From the right side, takes the pass. Here's the pass. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Wagner. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. The Nighthawks have it now. Takes it and looks ahead. Breakaway. Oh, what a save, goalie advantage there.
Well, yeah, and how often you see it after practice, James, like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he does his job, making himself big as possible and taking away any daylight.
Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Moves it quickly over to Saunders. Here's a chance on the breakaway. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender, so impressive, tracks the puck and makes the save. There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
Here's a short pass to Chara. And that's offside, stopping the play. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. And off the face-off, they take possession. Passes out front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. The Nighthawks take possession here inside the offensive zone. He might have a step here. He's in the clear. Stones him on the breakaway. Gets control of the puck here in his own end.
Lehman's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Slides it across. Denies him. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. All alone. Scores! Like a bolt of lightning, the lamp is lit.
That sure is, but it's all about the speed that generates the opportunity. Once she gets away from her opponent, she is gone. She is a flash, James, and she creates and she finishes. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
The Nighthawks have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late, it's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board. You've got the confidence, you've got goal!
And she's on a heater now. That's her second of the night.
Well, the puck's just following her around, or she's following it, James, because she knows where it's at, because she's finishing it off. What a game for her. There's so many layers to this play that I love. Sure, a quick release, but her awareness, her spatial awareness, where she is, where her opponent is, and knowing how quickly she has to get that puck off her stick.
The Nighthawks are now up by 2, and they have really looked like the dominant team that we expected them to be here in this opening frame.
Yeah, they dictated pace right from puck drop, and they've held possession, and it's the reason why they have a majority of shots on goal, and they've been rewarded for their efforts, James. Hughes is going to continue to fight through this shift, James, but there is something bothering him. He just doesn't look right.
The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. to Hughes. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We got a whistle offside to call. The Nighthawks continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice faceoff. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. And that's picked up in the defensive end. Trying to shake loose. Denies him on the breakaway. The Icebreakers will play it from the point. And that slides right out to center ice. They got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroached it.
Off the iron.
The Nighthawks are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out. And this is a tough one to take. You have the lead. You want to...
He scores! There's the hat trick, and it's about to rain Chapeau.
It's raining Chapeau's all right. I mean, when she got that second goal, you knew that she was chomping at the bit. She was hungry around the net to get number 3. Well deserved. The Hattie is all hers.
The Nighthawks extend the lead to 3-0 here in the second.
There's a lot of game left to play here, and they open it wide up, James. 3-0. There's a big difference when you have 2 or you have 3. Now you can take an exhale, breathe, and get going. This is going to be a tough one for their opponent. They're skiing downhill.
Picks up the puck. Saunders explores his options in the corner. Big time stop there.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Quick snap! Oh, what a save in front!
Well, this is just an athletic save, and it's also a power push that is able to get him across the crease. I mean, I'm not sure how he got there in time from the strong side to the weak side post, but he did it.
Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the...
He's got a step! Tremendous save on an incredible chance there!
Oh, I can't believe he's been denied, James. He's typically so good in this one-on-one situation.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Wagner's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
The Nighthawks win the draw. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Pumped away. The ice trying to shake the defender. All alone. Hits the post.
And what an opportunity there as he looks to shoot that puck. He's in good position.
Scoops up the puck and he's in on a breakaway. The Icebreakers have it against the wall.
Raven's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
Takes the feed. Tiptoes across the blue line. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Sometimes you have those games where you just feel it, and she's feeling it tonight here. Every time that puck is on her stick, she's making something happen. And just look at her hat trick so far in this game here, James. She's having an impact on her teammates. She's having an impact on the score sheet. And you know it's entertaining, and it's a ton of fun when you're filling the net like she is tonight.
From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Chara. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. In the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
The Nighthawks have been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a comfortable lead. Now it's about protecting it. You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good spots to protect defensively.
Oh, here we go! Oh, a clutch save!
Wagner's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it. Now she's in it to win it with that hit there, James. She wants to separate the player from puck, and she does an excellent job. She's going to get a huge kudos from her coach.
The Nighthawks have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. And they win the draw on their own end. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. The Icebreakers gain possession. Point-to-point pass. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to bring up the pass. Uses the force on that hit. Passes it over. Into the corner of the attacking area. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Goalie's at the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. Oh, what a save of the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
Chara's been putting on a passing clinic tonight, James. Eyes in the back of his head and just distributing it to the right place at the right time.
Stop! Here comes the penalty shot. Chara's got the puck, and here he comes. Makes the stop under pressure. The Nighthawks offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. The Nighthawks play it along the wing. She handles the pass. Feed to the middle. The shot. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Fires it. Comes up with the stop. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. More than half the period has expired. 3-0 is where we sit. One team really enjoying this night. The other, not so much. And now it's grabbed by Chara. Takes the feed from his own end.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
And a great save. Quick feed to Saunders. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Into the offensive zone. Breakaway. Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
Late goings of this period. The Icebreakers are down a pair. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Grabbed along the board by Chara. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Dishes it off. And a huge stop. Penalty shot coming up after that whistle. And the shooter lines up. Here we go. Shot, but he scores on the penalty shot.
Well, a miscue by the goaltender, James, and I'm not sure whether he lost track of the puck or he just lost his positioning. Either way, the puck is in the back of the net. Same result.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Here's a centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there. The Icebreakers gain control of it. Here they come on the attack. And that's broken up. Just wide. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it around along the half wall. He's got a step. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
I love the way that he changes his pace here. A little bit of a pause, just pushes the defender back, and then he takes advantage of the space and gets that high-danger shot off.
Takes the shot. Puts it wide of the net.
Well, goaltender's really challenging, and there's not much net available. He's looking to really fill it.
All alone. Oh, that one stays out.
So I really like the first base, James.
There's the whistle. We're going to get ourselves the penalty shot here. Here's his chance, one-on-one with the goalie. Big save and breathe a sigh of relief. A critical draw here. And that'll do it tonight. A big moment here in the EASHL. First game, first victory.
And you know, it's really important, James, that they take a moment to celebrate it and embrace it. I mean, wins go by too quickly, and when it's the first ever, you have to find a way to appreciate the moment.
Party with the rats up top. the broken clock. Hear it ticking on the wall, hear it ticking on the wall. You can't stop it, take it with a grain of salt. The time takes who it wants, the time takes who it wants. It keeps calling. These voices in my brain sound off like hand grenades. I guess they're here to stay. Hey, la 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 la. In my head again, panic setting in. Can't fix me now. Every now and then, smile and pretend that I'm better, but I'm still. And the truth and the lies start to feel the same. Can you trust when your heart starts to palpitate? There's a rush coming up like a hurricane that I can't explain. And it goes like, bang, these voices in my brain sound off like hand grenades. I guess they're here to stay. Hey, la 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 la. Bang, it's just another day. Fear rains on my parade. So if you feel the same, say la 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 la. Overthinking, I overanalyze every step till I lose control. Happens every night. I'm desensitized, doesn't matter cause it feels like home. And everybody's
Okay.
getting close to losing it. Watch the seconds tick, tick, tick. Light it up, light it up, light it up till it goes like bang. These voices in my brain sound off like hand grenades. I guess they're here to stay. Hey, la 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 la. Bang, it's just another day. Fear rains on my parade. So if you feel the same, say la 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 la. Say la 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 la. Say la 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 la.
Taking over. We ain't taking over. We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of cells. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we seeing W's all in the chat. It's like a home run straight off of the bat. Lion, the Judah, the cat out the bag. I can't dilute it, I'm
guess. When I'm looking for remedy, but the night won't set you free. No matter the warning signs, no matter how hard I try, my pulse is getting quicker, fingers on the trigger. Give me all that I need, find the truth on my knees, babe. Keep the fever on till I come undone. Every morning light shines on the shame I hide, but I'm in no way ready to face the sun. God knows what I've become. Cause every cold and dark perverted room, every touch that wasn't meant for you, I could have been somebody's baby, but till then I guess I'll just keep coming. Give me all that I need from the shoes on my knees, babe. Keep the fever on till I come undone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EASHL. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Nighthawks win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. The Nighthawks take it along the wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. The Icebreakers looking against the half wall. Comes up with a steal. Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a shot. Left side save. Denied that one. Picked up along the wall by Slavin. And it's a quick pass to Ranta. Hammers one. Oh, comes up with the stop. And he takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. Pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
Let's have another look on the replay here, James. I thought that he had the post covered, but he clearly did not. There was just enough room to slide that puck in the inside post.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Chara's lugging the puck. From center they get into the attacking area. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Moves it to Cust. Moves the puck over to Ranta. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Slavin's got it against the boards. The Icebreakers will play it from the corner. On the backhand, stones him in front. The Icebreakers ready to go on the attack. Here's a chance, and he shuts the door again. Ranta's on the attack in the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Goaltender's going to play the puck out of his crease. Here's the shot. They score, and it's back. Back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Slavin's won it. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? Takes it to the net. Can't pull the trigger. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Dupree. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Can't connect. Moves it quickly over to Gust. Here's the chance on the attack. Throws it in front. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Handles the pass at center. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Sends the puck across. Trying to get back on the attack now. Hammers the shot. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner.
Jasne.
Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Icebreakers need to make better decisions with the puck if they want to get back into this game. I mean, they're trailing just because they haven't been able to manage it.
Tries to feed it over to Chara. Shot! And he makes the save. From behind the net. And sends it off course. Takes the puck along the boards. And he's knocked off the puck there. Works it across to Ranta. Broken up at center by
Pohoda.
The Nighthawks played along the boards. From one point man to another. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away.
Poznám to, že sa to nedá nahrať.
history being made here tonight in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports, their very first game in the league. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Icebreakers take possession to get this one underway. Tiptoes around the poke check. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message. He did take the
There's
base.
the whistle, and here comes the penalty shot. He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Fires it on net. He scores! He converts on the penalty shot, and they take the lead.
Well, you don't get these opportunities very often in a game. You're trying to break the tie here with a penalty shot and showing the confidence on it as he comes down with speed on the goaltender, and he executes perfectly.
Saunders takes possession after that center ice faceoff. Delgado's crossed the line and is on the attack now. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Nighthawks have it now. He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. Pass it across. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
The Icebreakers have it against the wall. To the low slot. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. And some textbook body contact there. From the point, they take control of it. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Now a quick pass to Rantanen. Whiffs on that. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Grabs it in his own end. And here's the pass to Delgado. Moves inside. And he's peeling off to regroup. And that's intercepted by Ben. And he slides it quickly to Chel. On the backhand. Big time stop.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
To the front. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save. A bit of a track meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Nighthawks have taken a 1-0 lead. Raquel's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a chance in front. And now he moves it quickly to Ben. Made the stop on the play.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
And that's deflected. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Puck stop right there. Puck picked up by Rantanen. Rocks him. Dished on over to Delgado. Here's an odd man rush. Shakes loose. And that pass attempt is deflected. And he gets in front of that. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. There's the whistle. It's a penalty shot. moment of truth has arrived. Big opportunity here. Takes a shot. He scores on the penalty shot. He's changed the outlook of this game now.
He certainly has. Down by one and an opportunity to get the equalizer in. He converts. That's embracing the pressure.
The Icebreakers answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Been a fun one so far. Neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Wagner's the scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal! And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
The Nighthawks are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Firing pass in front, and that's stopped. Delgado's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, look at this. And he lowers the boom there. The Icebreakers will play it against the wall. The Nighthawks have it behind the cage. Looks to make a play over to Ben. Sends it over. Stoppage in play. We've got a penalty shot looming.
Keď mu dáš hitter, daj mu ešte aspoň 2, nech nemá energiu. Tým sa neodpísa.
Yeah, and he shuts it down. And what I like about this is the confidence and aggressive nature of his positioning. He challenges the top of his crease and tracks that puck perfectly.
Raquel's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. The Icebreakers have it now. Across the line from center. Lead pass ahead. Scooped up along the wall by Delgado. Oh my! Denies him!
Lehman's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean,
he's in all alone. He scores! Breakaway and the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
The Nighthawks are having themselves a night, wouldn't you say, so far, Cheryl?
Yeah, at the beginning of the second period here, and they're really maintaining the play. They're controlling it, and they're not just on the perimeter. They're finding ways to get pucks to the net.
Quick feed down low. Makes his presence known on the ice. Delgado's crossed the line and gained the zone. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
Chell's having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I've never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
The Nighthawks take possession off the faceoff. And he slides it quickly to Rantanen. Here's a chance in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
He's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.